Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Have a Pint. Today we have Vanilla Porter from Breckinridge Brewery. It is an American style porter, 5.4% alcohol by volume, 16 IBUs. The average rating on Untapped is 3.78. The description reads, deep in the jungles of Papua New Guinea and Madagascar grows the perfect ingredient for an extraordinary porter brewed in Colorado. Breckinridge Brewery's Vanilla Porter, an ale that has all the chocolate and roasted nut flavor of a classic porter with an enigmatic surprise thrown in for good measure. I guess it's vanilla. I have had this before. I picked it up again because I haven't had it in a long time. It's been years. I have a schnifter-ish. No, it's not schnifter. Sorry, I have a oversized wine glass. That's what that is. New Belgium. New Belgium? New Belgium. Oh, yeah. Alright. We got about 2 fingers worth of head. Yeah. Last time I had this beer, though, out of a bottle, it's been probably 8 years. Last time I had this beer was 2 years ago. Little bit over now. It's been like 25 months since I've had this beer. I had it on tap in Breckinridge, which is, I believe, not their main facility. I think that's just a tap house. Fine Colorado ales, roasted malt with notes of vanilla. Oh, that gave away that secret, didn't it? That enigmatic surprise. As always, you're gonna see through it a little bit, but not much. On the nose, honestly, I just get the roasted malt. A little bit of that roasted nut. Some vanilla. Slight bit of chocolate. Actually, for being a main offering, that's got a lot going on. It is honestly a favorite of mine. Why I go so long without having it, I don't really know. Because there's so much I do know, because there's so much to try and so little money. Alright. There's actually more bitterness to this than you typically get in a porter, but it's pretty sweet. Pretty light bodied, not too big. A lot of vanilla. Right up front, you get more of that roasted nut, some of that chocolate. Vanilla and chocolate shine through on the very end, though. Alright, so on the front, you get that roasted nut, and some chocolate. Chocolate's still there in the middle. Vanilla kicks in. They're both medium. They're there, but they're not overpowering. Then it gets kicked up in the finish for both the chocolate and the vanilla. The more you drink it, the sweeter it is, and the less bitter it is. At first I was feeling quite bitter, or feeling like it was quite bitter. But it's really not. It actually is. It's not as sweet as your typical porter. It's definitely more porter than stout, though. And I don't have anything to talk about. My book's taken way longer to read than it ever should, or that it was supposed to be done. Tomorrow will mark 2 weeks prior that it was supposed to be done. Not that it's a bad book, just too much shit going on. But as soon as I get it done, I'll be reviewing it. I really got nothing to talk about, so it's really just going to be the beer. But when I went to Breckinridge, I don't remember too much of what they had. I went with my brother and we had food and a beer. And I had this tapped. I think he had it too, tapped. I don't really remember an IPA, but a few months ago somebody posted a picture from Breckinridge, from the Breckinridge location of Breckinridge Brewing. And 4 of the 5 taps were IPA. That goes right back into that gripe. Unlike the last 2 beers, though. It doesn't do a great job of coating the glass, but it does a better job than the last 2. The last 2 had no head whatsoever. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very, very good beer. It's always been to my, to me. I was going to say to my taste buds, but it's always been a very good beer to me. I'm thinking, I'm possibly gonna. I was actually guessing a 4. I just looked to see what my last rating was for. I think I'm gonna say 4-star is what I'm gonna go with. Would I pick this up again? I mean, I've had it many times over the years, not nearly enough times. Yes, I will have this again. I've never been afraid to have this beer after the first time I had it. It is a very good one. Until next time, Prost.